Hello and welcome back to Citizen Pew. This is Citizen Pew Commentary, and today we're going to be talking about some knives. Now, I'm not a knife expert by any means, and I can't tell you the end-all be-all of knives. Now, I regularly carry around a pocket knife of some sort and use it as necessary. They're handy. I'm sure most of you, if you're watching my channel, you probably carry around a pocket knife as well, or have one in your car or around the house, in the shop, whatever. So today I was running around doing some shopping, and I stopped at one of my local gun stores, and I was looking around and I happened to see this particular knife. And if you read the title, you know what I'm talking about. I am talking about CobraTec knives. And now I tell you what, I started messing around with this knife and I was like, this is really awesome. I'm gonna get me one. So before I show you the one I got, well, you probably saw it in the thumbnail, but before we get to that, let me take you over to their website here. This is CobraTecKnives.com, and you can see a couple varieties of what they have and stuff. They go through kind of an explanation of their knives and all that. But the one thing I wanted to really address on this particular page was the D2 steel. So apparently the blades are D2 steel, which is an air hardening, high carbon, high chromium tool steel. It is high wear and abrasive resistant. It has high wear and abrasive resistant properties. It is heat treated or heat treatable and will offer a hardness in the range of 5.5 to 6.2 HRC, which I don't know what that means. D2 steel's high chromium content gives it mild corrosion resisting properties in the hardened condition. So there you go, D2 steel. If you're a knife person, put a comment in, let us know. What is D2 steel? Is it good steel? From what I've talked to people about, yeah, it's good stuff. So now these knives are made, I think the company's based out of Meridian, Texas. So there you go. Now, one thing I do like about their website is if you go to the facts, they have knife state laws, which I already have opened here. And they have a color map here, and like orange states allow auto open knives. And you're like, auto open? Yes, that's right. It is an auto open knife. Now, of course, I live here in Tennessee, and I'm yellow. Now, their data here is coming from the American Knife and Tool Institute. So I went ahead and jumped on over there to check out that information to see what it was and if it was up to date and all that. Now, I'm not a legal person. I'm not a lawyer. I can't give you legal advice. All I can say is these are the sources I went and found regarding the legality of my purchase here in Tennessee. So I will put these links on my webpage, the American Knife and Tool Institute link on my webpage. So if you visit that at citizenpew.com, you'll be able to access it. Now, one thing about Tennessee, according to the American Knife and Tool Institute, is right here, Tennessee, automatic knives. Tennessee was among the states that enacted automatic restrictions. It repealed the same in 2014. So apparently auto open knives are now okay, according to the American Knife and Tool Institute. Now, like I said, I'm not a legal person, so I'm not sure if this is all up to date or not. I did look at carry restrictions and all that, and there's really no restrictions except for you can't carry basically knives on school property, and that's whether it's a public or a private school, all the way through university. Now, like I said, this is just what they're presenting me. Always, contact your lawyer or anything like that if you have any questions. But this is what I found. I put a link there, so if you want to do further research on your own, you can, on what you can and can't own. And like I said, I'm in no way saying you can or can't. I'm just saying what I found, and that in Tennessee, this was sold and is eligible for being sold. And holy cow, I messed up my hair, guys. Sorry. All right, so let's look at the knife. Here it is. Bam. Look at that. All right. CobraTec knives. So it's got a little kind of cobra symbol on it. You can kind of see. Now, I didn't get the They had some cheaper ones than this. They still were pretty cool quality, but the ones that are a little bit cheaper weren't a metal frame like this. They were, I guess, a carbon fiber or plastic or something. I don't know. And this one, and the ones that were a little cheaper than this, didn't have the glass breaker on it, but they did have the belt or the pocket clip. So, but I upped for a little bit more because I like the heavy duty of this one. Now, here we go. You ready? That's the assist. You got a little lever right here. You slide it up, and the knife comes out. You slide it back, and the knife goes back in. So, I'll do that again for you. Yeah, I saw these, and they were demonstrating them to me, and I was like, holy cow, that's so neat. And so here we go. And I'll do it from the side. There you go. Now, they did have some where the blade wasn't curved. It was a straight blade, then has like almost like a 40-degree angle or something goes up. I don't know knives. I don't know what that blade style is called, but I wanted this blade. I wanted the rounded blade. You know, I don't know. For me, I guess it'd be easier to sharpen when I need to sharpen it. So, I will say that it comes with a safety feature. If you're worried about this thing opening up in your pocket or something like that, check it out. I'm going to use the case it came in. Came in a really nice case. Oh, and, well, okay, before I show you the safety feature, let me just address this case. So, yep, look at this. Look at this nice little case it came in. So, pretty nice. And it comes with a little kind of holster thing if you want it, you know. I just put mine in my belt and use the clip. So, that is, I guess, one of the perks or whatever you can say. You get a storage box for it. Or you can use it for something else, I guess. So, here, let's look at the safety feature. Check it out. All right. So, let me get this here kind of oriented. Here we go. Look at that. I put a little dent. I've been practicing with it. Puts a little bit of a mark on the box, but I mean, it doesn't. I mean, you can barely feel it when you rub your hand over it. But the knife now is not functional. The safety kicked in. Now, the way to get it back and reset it is you just flick it, and now it's back to normal. So, if you accidentally open it up in your pocket, I mean, it's going to give you a little poke. But it's not going to really hurt. And you can reset it two ways. You can just pull it straight out until it latches. Or you can flick it or whatever. But you can see here, the handle does nothing right now because it's in safe. So, yeah. Flick it. And look at that. Now, I don't know how long these knives have been around. I didn't look into that. But, yeah. I picked me up one, and I'm excited to start getting to use it and stuff like that. So, tell me what you think. If you have purchased one of these knives and you're familiar with it, and you've used it for a while, by all means, leave a comment. Let people know what your opinion of it is, and if you know, also legality-wise, if you're in a state where you can't purchase these, you know, let us know. You know, what the laws are there, maybe that's preventing it and stuff like that. But like I said, when you look at the map, in this, like I said, I'm not a legal person, but when you look at the map, it looks like most of the United States, at least the states that we would expect, allow it. So, you know, there you go. Once again, here it is. Pretty neat. They have tons of models. Tons of different knife blade styles. I went with the OD green just because I kind of like the looks of it, and I went with the metal casing because I wanted a little bit more heavy duty. But I tell you what, you can go to the webpage, look at a bunch of stuff, and like I said, I can't attest yet to the quality of the knife, but I can say it's really cool, and I can point you to some of the legalese of it. Like I said, though, I'm not a legal expert. You'll have to do that research on your own. But I will put a link to the American Knife and Tool Institute on my webpage so that you have a quick access to it. Anyhow, that's my video, guys. Like I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to visit citizenpew.com. You can get pew gear, which I'm blocking right now. 30 is the standard. It's one of my shirts I have. And like I said, leave a comment if you got one. If you have one of these knives, if you've used one, if you think they're good, if you think they're bad. I don't know. I just picked one up, so I'm looking forward to getting familiar with it. Anyhow, y'all have a nice day.